Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's stream, we're continuing on with the development of No Place Like, the open source JavaScript platformer, shooter, adventure, whatever game, whatever it turns into. It's just a snowball, and we're just rolling with it. In tonight's stream, we're going to be focusing on getting directional projectiles to work. Last stream, we got directional aiming to work. Now, we're getting the directional projectiles to work. So, actually shooting things out of the guns, effectively. Yeah. Stick around. Alright. Got a new stream layout going on here, too. Hope you guys like it. I tried to make it so you can see a bit more of the actual screen. I don't know if that actually worked or not, but anyways, hopefully it did. So, first things first, let's boot up our dev server. So cd games, no place like, just make sure we don't have anything uncommitted, we're good. npm run start, kaboom. I'll try to actually get pushing all the latest code up in this stream too. I always forget, and then I do it after the stream, but I'll try to actually remember this stream. Whoop. Hey, look at that. There's our game. Complete with character that you can walk around and aim with. It's a little laggy with the stream going, but still working. Hopefully it's coming through okay on your end. And now our job is to get these bullets to actually line up with the gun and come out of the gun and aim in the direction of the gun, not just appear on his head and shoot forever from his head. Kind of weird logic that, but anyways. Let's get at it. So, VS Code is our tool of choice here. Oops, and we gotta open up a different project because this is a website, not the game. Oh, I just realized my lights aren't on. Whoopsie daisies, 1 second. Gotta have the cool, pretty lights on. The string lights. Yeah. Go in my sweater. Damn headphone. Ha. Anywho, with that out of the way. So this is our current mouse pointer .is down logic, aka when the mouse is clicked. We just set the position of the bullet emitter to this .x and y, aka the x and y of our container, slash our guy, slash our head. As you can see, boom, 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 sets the position, that's all it does. Also the layering's messed up, because if you try and shoot inside a cave, it all goes behind it, so that's something we're going to have to look at in the future. But for now, we're just focusing on getting it to come from the right place. That's a noble enough task in itself. Boink. Yeah, so. I'm gonna have a look at what is available to us in the bullet emitter object. I'd like to see what's inside of it. Boink. Particle emitter, okay. So acceleration XY, alive, ooh, very interesting. Dead, frames follow, move, max velocity, scale XY, speed X, radial, okay. Well, I guess let's attack the rotation first, because I think that would be a pretty easy one. Because we initialize that bad boy way up here. with an angle, so I imagine the bullet emitter must have a set angle class. No, I guess we can actually confirm that before I jump in and try and use it. Set angle right there, yes. Cool, so oopsie daisies, that's too far down. We want to say this dot bullet emitter dot set angle negative rad, which is our radians variable from further up here where we're setting the rotation of all the arms. It's the angle we're setting everything relative to, effectively. But it doesn't seem to want to work. Let's have a look at some of the examples in the Phaser labs, shall we? Physics. We want particles. Where would that be? Particles. Well, this is kind of doing part of what we want to do. Interesting. So they're rotating it. So what happens if we do that? I'm gonna keep logging it when we're have the mouse down. That's useful. Alright, but that would block it, wouldn't it? Let's go down to the prototype. And let's see. Set radial new. Got something we can do right now. Else, if the mouse pointer isn't down, this dot bullet emitter dot pause. And we also want to say this dot bullet emitter dot resume. There we go. Oh, except it doesn't actually disappear, it just literally pauses. I mean, it looks cool, but that's not exactly what we're after here. We also need to get rid of them. So, how can we do that? I guess set visible maybe? Or maybe stop? I don't know. Instead of pause, maybe stop. Let's see what stop does. Nope. Well, let's hang on. Are we maybe supposed to be using a play function or something? Let's check out if that's a thing. Start. Okay, so instead of resume, we want start, probably. There we go. Okay, so now it only fires when we're holding the mouse, and the minute we release, it stops. Doop, doop. Cool. So that was something else we inevitably needed to do. So, good thing we've got it there. Let's keep looking through the functions available to us on this particle emitter and see what else we can fiddle with. So I'm not really super feeling this song, so sorry, diviners. So let's see, start, follow, stop, follow, no, none of that. I'm gonna turn it down a little, it's a little loud for me. Set angle, that's what I want to work. I really want set angle to work. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be affecting it at all. Passing in the negative rad variable into the set angle function, which is a bummer because I was really hoping that would work. Is particles a... Oh, interesting. Ew, maybe we need access to the actual bullets. Interesting. Yeah, that would make sense. Maybe. I want it to start at 0 and end at 0.4, so they're gonna grow now, the little bullets. Sorry, this is totally off topic, but it's gonna be cool. That's pretty sweet. I just want to see a big screen. Boom! That's pretty sweet. Cool. Anyways, let's see. Where are we setting? Are we ever assigning bullets to bullets? Nope. We're not. Hey, Glens2, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Right now, I'm just trying to get some rotational bullet logic to work using Phaser 3's particle emitters. So dis.bullets equals bullets. Slow. Oh no, is the stream slow? Shoot. It's been slow the last couple of times. I don't know why. Sorry, man. Wonder if there's anything I can do. Says 20 FPS on... Oh, slow night. Not sure what to do. Stream is fine. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Sorry. Had a little mini freak out there. Just I have been having trouble with my stream lately, so you said that and I was like, no. But slow night, not sure what to do. Yeah, fair, man. Just chilling, watching some live streams, kind of doing that for a bit. So I think we might have to set the angle on this stop bullets. Let's see what happens then. Oops, let's reload that one more time. There we go. That's not really doing what I was hoping that would do. What about set rotation? I normally would just be writing JavaScript about now. Not sure what I want to work on with or on out of my couple projects. I gotcha. Yeah, fair enough. Some nights are like that. You just don't know what to work on, you know? I really don't think this is working properly. Right. Anyways, well, I'm going to go back to the examples, see if I can find something better than this one, because this one, they're just increasing the rotation. And also, I don't know how to find, it's kind of sad, but the only way I know how to find the particles page is by going through this forum post and clicking on this, but I don't know where it actually lives in the direct, oh, game objects particle emitter. Haha, now I know. Where is the origin on that particle emitter? It should be, I guess you can't see where I'm pointing, but it should be in the top left corner of this guy's box, bounding box at the moment. That's where it should be. Let's see. Follow mouse, maybe? I don't know. Whoa. This is kind of interesting, but also not what I'm going for. Create emitter from config 2, maybe. Let's just see what they're doing. But none of these are actually changing the, like, rotating it partway through. That's what I'm looking for. Guess it's time to just log it out again and see what's what. Sorry, by the way, I am a little bit more tired, excuse me, than I would be regularly. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, unfortunately. Maybe just gonna play Dishonored tonight. Fair enough, man. That's cool. Alright, so we've logged this out. Now we can open up our object and actually see what is in our prototype. All the functions we have access to. And it still bothers me so much because that set angle function is right there. But sorry, I just thought maybe I heard my neighbors being mad at me. I think we're fine. Anyways. reserve, pre-update. Perhaps Google will have the answers. Let's see. Phaser 3, rotate, particle, emitter. Oh, in degrees? Oh, that's funny. So the particle emitter has a rotate function by the look of it, but it takes degrees, not radians. Well, that's okay. We can just convert it over, I guess. But funny. So let's try it. Let's say this dot bullet emitter dot rotate. Let's just try like 180 just to see if it works. Oop, bullet emitter.rotate is not a function. So what am I looking at in the docs then? I can't be looking at the right thing. Whoopsie daisies. Particles.particle emitter. I am looking at the right things. Then what is the rotate? Is it a property? It's odd. Set angle value. Sets the angle of the phaser game object's radial particle stream. Okay. What is radial? Set radial. Turns the particle emitter movement on or off. Oh, interesting. Okay, so do we just have to say this dot bullet emitter dot set radial true? And then after that, using the... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Rotate was looking like a value. It's kind of weird. But yeah, anyways, so I think if we use set angle now, maybe it'll work. Still gonna pass in 180 just cause. See what happens. Hey, look at that. It is actually updating, kinda. It's shooting from a different angle, so I mean that's a good sign. Let's try setting it to negative radians again, which, if you weren't here for that, was our radians variable, which is the angle between our character and the mouse from before in radians. That's what we're using to rotate the gun and his arms and all that stuff. Well, that doesn't seem to be working. Not working and no error. That's always a drag. Bullet. Do you have to do it in the update loop, maybe? Like setting that property, I mean? The set radial? I'll try it, but after this I don't know what on earth I should be doing. I am too tired. Funny. Kind of looks like he's shooting bubbles. This could be like the electric bubble gun. But still, set angle isn't working. These are the worst Google searches of all time, but it's not working. No, come on, I can do better than that. Particle emitter manager. What is that returned from? No, we're dealing with a particle emitter. Does have a manager and it says a property though, so what's this? I mean, okay, let's try the manager, setting the angle of the manager. And it is in degrees, I just saw, so radians times math.pi divided by 180, is that right? I can't remember how to convert these things. Radians to degrees, yeah. 1 radian is 180 divided by pi. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, I see, 1 radian. So x radians times math.pi divided by 180, so pretty close, 180 divided by math.pi. Divided by math.pi. So let's try it. Oh, or you know what? Unless it's just because of the difference in. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's just hang on. Is it gonna work now? It's not. Whoa. It's not like lined up perfectly, but it is actually rotating now. And the reason it's rotating properly now is because I was passing radians in where it was expecting degrees, and degrees are obviously going to be way more as just a number than radians, because radians are always like pi times something or whatever. So yeah, that's all it was. But now we just got to get the offset right, so I think negative is right, but we want like minus 90 maybe? Minus 90. In my mind, that'll rotate it back a turn. No, that's the wrong way. We want maybe plus 90. Let's try that. Yep, I think that's the one. Now we just have to get it to actually line up with the gun, or the positioning to be the same as the gun, which is actually going to be super easy now. And let's just do that. So we want to, instead of setting the position to this x and y, we'll set it to this dot bolt pistol maybe? Bolt pistol dot x. This dot bolt pistol Okay, Dishonored, you have made me mad. No borderless windowed? Borderless windowed? What do you mean? Just something about my windows? Make you mad? Sorry, buddy. Oh, hold up. No, that's not quite right. Because it's not in the container, so it needs to be... this dot x plus that. Oh no, you're talking about Dishonored. Oh, sorry, man. I don't actually know the game too well, so I'm totally out of the loop. My bad. My B. That's not quite right. I'm gonna just do something here. I'm gonna put the bullet emitter I'm gonna put it inside the whatchamacallit. Sorry, I can't think straight. Inside the container. See what that is. Look what that looks like. So bullet emitter, and we'll say between the core and the right arm, we'll say bullet emitter. And this dot bullet emitter equals bullet emitter. And now that that's inside of there, we should be setting the position relative, or actually, we can just go like this. How about, oops, not like that. Like that. Boom. Now in theory, this is gonna not work. Oh dear. Bullet emitter is not defined. Okay. Says who? Oh, says we didn't put a const in front of that. Game object all at once is not a function. That's less helpful, because that's from somewhere within the bowels of Phaser. What happens if we go like this? If we don't put it in the container, does it complain? Ah, shoot. So maybe we can't put... I was hoping we could put anything in a container. Interesting. Dishonored runs on Unreal Engine, and Dishonored 2 runs on the Void engine. That is interesting. I don't know a whole lot about 3D engines, to be totally honest. Yeah, I think we're just going to be better off doing our original way, which was have it outside the group and yeah, we'll go down here, and what if we just divide this by 2, maybe, see what that looks like? Cut it in half. Oops. As far as I know, Dishonored 2 is the only game that runs on that engine. Interesting. Oh, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. In fact, in some situations, it's pretty much bang on. It's a little bit high on that one, but yeah, okay, so we just need to bring it down like 0.95. See if that makes a difference. Whoops. That certainly did make a difference. Not the one I was going for. Oh, maybe 1.95. Yeah, 1.595 might be. Still shooting out a little above the gun. Now it's pretty much dead center on this side. That's so annoying. It's going to be a little bit off on either side again. I think that's more or less got that business sorted. Now we just need to account for those offsets. Let's see here. Mouse pointer dot x is greater than sprite center x. So if we're on the, if the mouse is on the left side of the sprite, if the mouse is on the left side of the sprite, we will set the angle to be slightly different than what the angle would be set to if it was on the right side. Now, really, we should be setting off like constants for all this stuff, but I'm lazy and I just want to get this working. So let's say plus, I think 9.2 ought to be good on that side, but on this side we'll say plus 9.5. If this is working the way I think it's working. Bing, bing, bing. Wow, now that's shooting out of his head. Oh, but that's gone the wrong way a little bit. So on this one, I think we want to go down actually. So let's say 8.6. And then on this one, 9.2 seemed to be a little too much. So let's try 9.1. Ah, still too high. And also too high on that side. So 9.1.5, I don't know. Plus 8.8. This is the fiddly stuff. This is where the fiddling happens. Oh man, it's so close. I think this set radial function only needs to be called once, so let's call it up here. Set angle, yeah, that's gotta be it, right? 8, 9, let's just go back to 90 and see how that looks. Doesn't look very good when he's falling. That's my only beef at the moment. I don't think that's actually changing anything. Oh, it's changing it on this side. Oh, okay, I think that's what's going on here. Plus 88, let's try that. I just have them mixed up. A little further than that. Try 8.5. That might be too far, but we'll see. No, that's not too far actually. That's almost perfect. Just a little more than that and I think we're golden. Say like 8 down to 8.2. Perfect, now it's shooting right at the center of the gun. And just like that, we have a gun that shoots bubbles and kinda the bullets lag behind a little bit when you rotate really fast, but that's all stuff we can improve later on. For that, For the most part, I am pretty happy with that. I guess the next step would be to get it working for touchscreen controls as well, which is going to be a little bit... Oh, actually, we should probably fix this bug first where the layering is off on this part here. Although how or exactly are we going to do that, I wonder. No, actually, I'm not going to bother with that for now. We'll come back to that. That's something we'll come back to. We'll come back to that. That's something we'll come back to. That's... Yep. I like how the bullets like fall down and keep getting bigger when you shoot them straight up. I'm gonna turn the duration way higher. It's probably gonna lag like crazy, but or the lifespan rather, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be like raining bullets. Bing 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 bing. That's pretty cool, hey? Maybe this gun could actually just be something like this. It's just sort of like a spark thrower. Maybe that could be the name of the gun, is spark thrower. Just shoots little like balls of electricity. What's quantity 2? Does that mean we have 2 emitters? I kind of just want one. I think that meant we had 2 emitters. Cool. Anyways, now that we've got that working, we can also cut this console log out of here and it might perform a little nicer. We're not going to see maximum performance out of it, of course, because I've got OBS running and all that stuff, but still, that's not bad. It would be cool. Well, you know what? Nah. I'm gonna leave it at that for now, and we're just gonna be happy with that, because that is pretty cool. Keep going back and forth. Anyways, yeah. So for starters, let's get that online so you guys can all test that. Ooh, although maybe I can make multiple pull requests for one issue. I'm sure you could, actually. Why wouldn't you be able to? Cool. We want the issue number, which I believe is, I'm not going to guess. What is it? Issues, no place like. We want angular aim and shoot, logic, mouse plus multi-touch, so yeah, issue 6. So issue 6 adds angular bullet logic for desktop controls. Git push, what branch are we on? Git branch, okay, git push origin kirk -6 -angular -aim and shoot. Boom. Alrighty. Keep our dev server running. up here on GitHub. Let's take a look at this and perhaps create a pull request. Compare and pull request. Checking mergeability, able to merge. Wonderful. Desktop controls. This pull request is to merge desktop aim and shoot logic into master. Wonderful. Just wait for all these tests to pass. Welcome viewer number 2. We are patiently awaiting some tests to finish, some automated whatever Netlify is doing. And then the latest of this game will be available online for all of y'all to test in roughly a few minutes. Oh, mixed content in progress. This check has started. We're almost there. Come on. You can do it. Some checks haven't completed yet. We know. Hurry. Hurry. You can do it. Hurry, Harry. Oh, we lost you, viewer number 2. I'm sorry. Why is it so slow? Oh, success, apparently. Oh, it was a success that whole time. Well, how dare you. Merge pull request. Confirm merge. Pull request successfully merged and closed. Code. Brilliant. Now I just want to check something real quick here. Don't mind me. I'm just going over to my YouTube account real quick just because I want to see if those commit hashes stay the same. So A69, that should be easy to find. They do stay the same. Cool. So if I click on that, will it then take me to the right one? Sorry guys, I just have to check this really quick. This is just post-streaming stuff that I always deal with. Yeah, I guess so. Cool. It's on master now. Yeah, perfect. All right, brilliant. So if you give that a second or two, it should, I'll drop a link in the chat for you guys. There you go. That is a live demo of what we've got currently working. Anyways, having far too much fun. So next step is we want to create those same controls only for mobile. But the problem is that requires multi-touch, and currently I don't have a touchscreen as such on this setup, so I can only emulate single touch. Multi-touch is going to be a little bit trickier to test. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this and say, what is it? INET address, I think. Hopefully I'm not revealing anything terribly bad on a live stream. I'm gonna just, you know what, just to be safe, you all get to stare at my face for a little bit while I do this, just because I don't want to reveal anything that would be insecure for myself. So just bear with me a moment. Here we go. That's what it is. All right. With that copied, we are good to go. Just have to open up our package.json, and we'll say the start command is going to be on host. Oops. Host, and we're going to pass in that IP address. Now that should, when we boot up our dev server, give me access on my phone to test the multi-touch. So npm run start. Let's see if this works. Oops, that probably wasn't what I should have done. Okay. Did I just close the tab? Is that what happens there? And right there is 192.168 blah 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 blah. So if I go to that same address on my phone, I should be looking at my localhost on my phone. Whoa, and apparently we're erroring already. Oh crap, and I don't have dev tools. Oh dear. That's gonna be hard to track down. You know what, you guys? I might have to call this one a little bit early because I don't have a good development setup on my phone currently. And yeah, I'm afraid it's already erroring, and I'm not going to be able to see what that error message is until I get a good proper setup on my phone. And I don't want to spend the rest, like hours on a stream, setting up developer tools that should kind of just work. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna call it there. Go Haku, shout out for the follow, thanks man, much appreciated. But hate to do this now, but I'm going to be ending the stream there. So thanks everybody for joining us. I know a few people just joined right at the end there, sorry about that. In this stream we got a fair bit done. We got the main, this magical, whoa, laggy shooting, slow-mo shooting apparently. But anyways, the point is we got a particle emitter shooting bullets out of, mostly out of our gun, kind of sometimes out of the sides and the tops, but the point is it's shooting. And yeah, so have a good night, you guys. Next episode, we're going to be working on the same controls, but for the touchscreen, in which is going to require multi-touch. I just can't debug this at the moment because I can't get developer tools working on my phone, and there's an error which is going to be very hard to track down without developer tools. So I'm going to get that set up now, and see you guys next time when I should hopefully have working developer tools set up and we'll be good to go. So yeah, catch you on the flip-flop.